We had such a good time serving the Lord out there. I kept them supplied. They sent me to Home Depot. I hate that store at Home Depot now. 30 times, I think, in that 1 week. The only time you saw me working in the pictures is when I'm like, here, take my picture, hurry. No. Really was an incredible experience. When we first walked into that house, I'll be honest with you, I looked at the house and I said, we need to go home. They got the wrong crew for this house. It was in need of so much. We were able to get flooring in one of the bathrooms that we did not anticipate going in and putting one, because when we pulled out the vanity, there was a big hole in the floor. And so we decided to patch the hole. We were able to put in 2 vanities, 2 commodes, and all the hardware that goes around with those. We patched holes in ceilings and electrical wires hanging out of the wall galore. There were just wires, just not connected, and just there. We took an electrician with us who also at the end became our plumber. If Jeff had not been there, nothing electrical would have been done. Nothing. If we hadn't taken Steve with us, we would have not got half the construction stuff done. They did not allow us to take any pictures or videos of the kids that we ministered to out there in the home for children. But they loved our team. They wanted our team to stay so much longer and spend another week with them. But all the ladies did a phenomenal job with those kids. Just share, just for a second, about some of the texts that you've got since we've left there.
Okay, so the president of the Navajo Ministries, her name is Annette. Carol, she texted me and said, we just had our meeting this morning, and Annette told everybody in the room that your missions team was like 4 missions teams combined. And they said over all the years they've had people coming, our team was by far the best team they've had. And then her husband, Chuck, he came back and saw the house and everything and sent me a text and said, unbelievable what you guys did. I was amazed. Like, our team was amazing. Like, all 7 of us, in 5 days, doing all that work was incredible. I mean, it was definitely a God thing. Many of us doing things that were way outside our comfort zones that we don't normally do, but you do it to get it done.
I'm going to ask Steve to come up first. I didn't get a single one of those while I was there. Give it to me.
We were heading back from Home Depot. They asked us to stop for bread. So Herschel sent me into Walmart, and I decided to grab another box of Bomb Pops. Well, I couldn't find them, and finally got to the car, got the bread, and then Herschel and Jeff were like, we're never sending you back into the Walmart again. Anyhow, what a great trip. It was a lot of fun. It was my first mission trip. I've gone on little local mission trips here. I love giving back. I love helping out. I love using my talents that God has given me for his mission field or his work. I want to leave an impacting legacy to the people that I touch. We all have gifts and talents. Use them, right? It may not be going on a mission trip like we did, but we all have gifts and talents that we can serve and be a light for others. Thank you.
Natalie, where you at, Natalie?
Thank you, church, for sending our team to New Mexico. We could not have gone without your support going, and what a blessing it was to be able to go. My devotion was about being called on mission, and sometimes we think with mission that it's about our choice. I choose to go on this mission trip, or this is what I'm going to do when I go on this mission trip, and it's not about that. Going on mission is about being obedient to when God calls you to go somewhere, because he's got a plan for what you're going to do, even if you don't know what it's going to be yet. And if you're ever called to go on a mission trip and you're wondering, how can I go? Just trust God to send you. Just trust God to lead you and tell you what to do. At one point, Jerry, called and said, I'm in the emergency room, and I'm there, and he's here alone, and I didn't know quite what to do. So I reached out to our New Mexico team right away because they were in the other building, and I said, just pray right now for Jerry. And I went in the bedroom to talk with Jerry alone. The door was closed. I'm sitting on the floor. And next thing I know, the door knocks, and there's our team of 7 at the door, and they all came in and prayed over Jerry. What an emotional moment to know that God says, I'm going to send you on mission, and I want you to remember, I've got it. Okay, I've got it all in my hands. I'm holding it all together for you. Don't worry about this. And on the other side, 2,000 miles away, my church family was also loving on Jerry and taking care of him and making sure that he had prayer and food and support that he needed too. So if you're called on mission, be ready to go, be obedient, accept the mission, because God has got it.
Two last things. One is the Johnsons also showed up one morning. They were on vacation out in Farmington, New Mexico, so they came over one morning, helped us paint for about 3 hours. Them and their boys, they were a great help to us as well. And I will say this, that all you guys participated in some form or fashion because we took money from the missions fund, which you gave, and about $4,000 went into that house renovation that you saw there that week. Thank you for your generosity and your kindness and giving so that we can bless other people. And that's what it's all about. It's about being a blessing to others.